Does size really matter when it comes to driving an RV? Checking out Kolomoki Mounds State Park. And setting up the RV for the very first trip. Aw, buddy, it's looking good. Let's do this. Driving the new RV has been pretty easy. You know, I had the Class C. It took a little bit to get used to driving that, but now stepping up to this Class A, it feels good. The visual depth that you can see outside is really wide, a lot wider than the Class C, which is really nice. I have a backup camera, which not only helps when you're parking it, but also helps when you're driving because you can see who's behind you. And one of the things that people in regular cars tend to do a lot is sneak up behind you, which is tough to notice when you are driving a big rig. So for the most part, it seems really nice and easy to drive. Unlike my Class C, when I go past a big truck, there's not as much a pull or drag like I had in my previous rig, which is nice because I don't want to feel like I'm swaying all over the place. This particular RV does need to get the front wheels aligned. That comes with the sail, so we just have to coordinate when that happens. But for the most part, it's a much easier drive than I anticipated, and I really like how it handles. Okay, so this is kind of interesting here. So you drive by, you look for your site, see if there's an empty one, and then you got to go back to the museum and check in. Now, I know where I want to stay. I got to see if I can get there before somebody else. I just got done checking in the Kolomoki Mounds State Park. That's the visitors and check-in center. Got a new shirt. So it's interesting. You come here and you go by the camping area, see if there's a site open, one that you like, and then you come up here. It's about a mile away, and you check in and you let them know where you want to stay. They give you some tags, and then you put it on the site and go camp. So far, it's absolutely breathtaking. Looking forward to exploring. Okay, remember that van that was parked out in front of me and they were backing into some other spot? Well, they decided that they were going to change, and they went back and stayed in the spot that I had picked, and they're now just being real, I don't want to say it. I'm just going to move to another spot and enjoy my time. So it's a really beautiful spot where I'm at. The location is a pull-through, easy to get in and out. They also have some back-in situations, but I'm looking forward to it. The lake is just off behind me. Here you go there. And the site seems to have a little bit of everything. So over my shoulder, that's the lake at Kolomoki Mounds State Park, a beautiful lake. And if you get here early enough, you get to park really close to the lake, right next to the water. So I may have to come back and try this. It looks really pretty. Okay, so I'm here, my first stop. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'll get back to you on that. But now I've got to set up and make this all happen. I've never had leveling jacks, but this rig does. So this will be the first time that I try to level it with the jacks. Hopefully it'll work. But it's a nice added bonus to have with the upgrade from the Class C to the Class A. Looks pretty level to me. I think I'll sign off on this one. Okay, I think I'm going to try and re-level. All of the wheels are up off the ground. I don't think that's exactly what's supposed to happen. So let's go try that again. So I'm trying to get this all set up. I think the first thing I'm supposed to do is let out the slides. So we'll see how that goes. One more slide to let out, and then I guess I set it up just like I used to set up my Class C, hooking up all of the water and the electric. So far, so good. So both slides are out. Everything seems to be level. Time to put on some shorts and get going. So with the water and electricity hookup, the jack's down, it's time to tackle the rest of the RV. I just threw everything in from the Class C when I got this one. So now this is the first time I get to put everything back in place, set things up, and see how it all goes. I'm not going to bore you with the setting up of the RV. It did get done, but take a look at this. A beautiful spot to camp out for the first time. So Kolomoki Mounds State Park in Georgia turned out to be a perfect first trip for the RV. Basically, this was an overnight trip, and the idea for me in this one was to get used to the systems, learn how to raise and lower the jacks, get everything that was laid out in my Class C into the Class A and try and find how places fit. Obviously set up the bed and just get used to the feel of it. Now normally I go out on hikes and do a lot of things like that, but for this purpose it was just to kind of get the systems out. I did show you a little bit of the park because it's absolutely beautiful. I didn't get a chance to do as much as I normally do. Usually I go on hikes and explore and do a lot more, but this one was really about learning the RV and learning the system, so it was just a quick overnight. But I may end up having to break my rule of never going to the same place twice because this really is a beautiful spot, and if you get here early enough you can get a lake view. So that's going to do it right now for this trip. Thanks for hanging with me. Lots more coming up in 2017, including several big surprises. I know, like this wasn't big enough. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you keep following me. You can follow me on the Twitter, on the Instagram, at RVJedeye. Of course, you can subscribe to this channel, share it, like it. You can also find me on Facebook at Vader Raider. I'm also on Pinterest at RVJedeye. And then, of course, you can always see me at RVJedeye.com. Thank you very much for watching. Glad you were with me. Hope you liked the content, and get out there in RV.